helping me get through this sciatica pain. My goodness.
So I restarted it with the proper title. The quote was, "That's Kevin smoking," and I was in this parking lot. There were kids over at the subway area, and I heard like yeah, Kevin's smoking. I look over and there are kids coming out of a restaurant across the street. I'm just sitting there going, they know who I am, and they see me smoking. It's been a problem for. Was it smoking or is it the lying about smoking? There are all these predictions of my behavior, changing it all the time. Oh, here's what I was looking for the other day. This is a beetroot, powdered beetroot. It's supposed to be a blood cleaner. Do I know that for? Do I know that? So I had a weird experience. I stayed awake for 5 days. I fasted for 3 of them. Let's see, when did my fast begin? I think it was Sunday. I still drinking liquids. So it's day 6. So 6 days I had one meal. And I slept once during that 6 days. I mean, last night I had a pretty good dreamless sleep. I went out drinking hard last night, but not actually compared to how I usually am. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday, but if you don't go to sleep. So I like, yeah, well, I'm still doing the sun, the rising and setting of the sun. So I had a kink in my neck, and I have this one of those devices that rolls massages, and I turned it on. Weird experiences, and I laid down, and then I heard like it sounded like a radio, and it was my dad. And he said, that's him," and then and then he said something else, and it was so clear. It was so clear. I freaked out. And I got up and I plugged it, and I started plugging everything in the house. I'm numb inside. People I know won't talk to me. Maybe they can't find me. went to an art opening last night. And I had this imbalance. There's a Japanese artist, and he was doing a Hawaii expedition or exhibit. And there are stories. I was looking at that, and are you making this up? Just call it just like liars. And so later on, these kids are spoke, and I'm like, so someone, my laptop that I have had a bunch of saved emails on. Well, that got erased. So somebody was going through emails. It's a matter of so I was smoking in the kitchen. Like smoking in public is for myself anyway. I'm losing the need for it. I had high anxiety, incredibly high anxiety. And the little kid is like, I'm my own grandpa. Like his theory of reincarnation. I've stopped believing it in that way. But those are my grandkids. Those are my grandkids. Well, those kids were told that. Those kids were told that they're being punished. Now maybe it goes back in time. What I miss more in my father right now, what I turned off was just say I'm schizophrenic. I'm always being watched. Am I my own grandfather and this is karma? I mean, if I'm a criminal, I walk around all the time. Kids know, little kids know who I am, then other people must know. And Trump is yet to say anything. Well, then a person like that has so many issues. One of the reasons I like well, there's a song. What kind of word is comparative? So I was on one of my adventures. My dad didn't get to go on those types of things. So I don't really feel bad. I must have had a very privileged life. I was sitting in a restaurant cafe with two people, strangers. We had a good conversation. My dad had a favorite liquor. It was rum. I have half a bottle of that last night and Slept really good. So as I went and smoked, was smoking a cigarette, went to start to smoke a cigarette, the first drag was horrible. Just gross. So I sit around and think about things. Think about psychics and psychic networks. Those people who make things come true. The amount of these people who predicted my death, said it's exactly the way it would go. At some point, it's a lot. I held the hand of one of these, considered them a friend. They have a religionist way or a method way different than the one I grew up in. To reincarnate as someone else. Hi, I'm Momo, the Ohio grass monster. I thought you said your name was Kevin. See how it goes? Use a different name. Kev. Kiev. And they scream liar. Because in rules of a game, only one side can lie, and one side has to tell the truth all the time. At a certain age. Do you smoke? No. Do you smoke? Yes. I thought you said you didn't smoke. I started smoking. Do you smoke? No. I thought you smoked. I stopped smoking. I'm not smoking now. It's very hard. See, that's why I'm not allowed in Salt Lake City. 2001 for Thanksgiving, it was a very tense situation. My cousin Jason said he said I had a problem with a brown person in the church, and I was, Jason, we don't go to church, and this is a family thing. Why are you bringing up? Why does everyone talk about race all the time? It's just constant. But then again, there he is. The karma. The Carmack. So, anyway, I went to war. That's bad karma. Well, I went to the military. War. The biggest war of all that drove me nuts is the one in my family. Most everyone was smokers. Most everyone that I grew up with in my family are smokers. And they stopped smoking. And they started smoking. And now we absolutely don't talk. Because somebody married one of these. Or that's not what I'm angry about. I'm not even allowed at dinner because I smoke. Let me see if I can pull up let me see if I can pull up a different different picture. Oh, it changed anyway. The screen picture, the background on my computer, it was this amazing island. And it just had me thinking about paradise. Well, one version of paradise. That's a pretty good one. So I won't do a thing on the pitfalls of... There's a video game, I forgot about it. It was on Atari. I think they also had the arcade game, but you're running, your little character's running on a thing and it has to jump over these pits. So it's one where you have to, there are these pits in the path, and jungle vines, and you just grab a vine and swing over the pit. So that's why it's called Pitfalls. Oh. There we go. Sorry. Yeah, I know. So are we in an infinite loop? Or is this guy watching? What do you think what do you think that is on the plane? Superstitions, modes of behavior, life. You say I lost that philosophy. Philosophy seems just talking. That's what it seems like. I don't like them. I don't like them. In fact, I hate them. They're little voices, little whispers. I don't like them at all. I'm trying to think of something I like about them. So that's where we are. That's where we are.
But we'll definitely have a lot of planes coming in. So listen, we are also on weather watch. Let me check the radar right now. However, there is forecasted, in the forecast, we have a lot of thunderstorms in the area around 2 p.m. Okay, so around 2 p.m. Let's see if we have anything building up right now. So we have, it doesn't look like there's anything on the radar, but these thunderstorms can pop out of nowhere. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so off the coast, in fact, off the coast, there's a lot of weather, but nothing on radar so far. 2 p.m., 3 p.m. It's not that I'm trying to manifest it. It's just that I'm just trying to give you a heads up. We might have to duck and we might have to run and duck for cover as the day goes on. We'll see what happens. As of right now, we are live. We're keeping the show going. So we have a takeoff. We have a LATAM 767 being pushed. There it is. Hold on. Where is it? There it is. If it faces us, if it faces the west, it takes off on Niner, and if it doesn't, if it faces the other side, if it faces east, away from us, it's not going on Niner. Sorry, it's going to head over to the north side. So with these thunderstorms here in the area, there's a lot of lightning, there's a lot of thunder, and I have a massive metal antenna sticking out of the car right now for our ATC radio. There is a massive tree. This is the only tree in the area. There's a few other trees, but they're a little retreated from they're a little far from my location, so I'm directly underneath a very tall tree. I have metal thingies poking out of the car. So when these thunderstorms hit, there's a lot of lightning, there's a lot of rain associated with these storms, so we'll see what happens, as they say. We'll see what happens. Yeah, life's good, says the lightning catcher. Yeah, I have the, you guys can't see it, but it's a massive antenna. Pretty, sticking like, what is that? That's like, what, like 8 feet? 9 feet? Yeah, something like that. It's like 10 feet. It's a pretty tall antenna out there. The metal thingies. Yeah, the lightning catcher. Life's good. Life's good was out there in Charlotte. Tiburona, hello, hello. Tiburona says, hello, Peter, and everyone. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you. Oh my goodness, what would I give for the 767 to take off on Niner? Come on. ATC is not muted, it's just a little quiet here. It happens often. But later on in the afternoon, if we stick it out through the thunderstorms, we're going to have a busy Saturday afternoon rush, as always. Let's see, we have a celebratory message coming from Vienna Merlin 1960. Celebrating a big 29 months with LA Fly, says, thank you for a great time. Thank you for the great time with LA Flies. You got it, Vienna? You got it. All right, where's it going to face? Is it going to face east or west? Gamby45 asking, Peter, what's the last day in Miami? You know something? I don't know. I just don't know. Originally, it was supposed to be 2 days, you know, Friday and Saturday, but I don't know. I think there's a pretty cool air show happening on Saturday, and I kind of want to stick it out to make it to that air show on Saturday. But yeah, I don't know. It could be a few days. It could be a longer, maybe a little longer than a few days. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Kenneth, watching and celebrating a big 29 months, says that I see the Goose has a birthday. Happy birthday, the Goose. Yeah, the Goose, our moderator for the past, what, 4 years? 4 years celebrating a birthday. Happy birthday, the Goose. Sadly, there you go. It's facing east. Facing east. So that tells me it's going to be taking off in the north, runway 8. Sadly. Hey Scott, thank you so much for joining us. We're trying our best out here, even though they're sending the takeoffs to the north side. It's exactly what happened yesterday. Scott says, hello everybody. Hello Peter. Hello Scott. Who else is watching? Max39. We have Mongo Rat. Good to see you, Mongo Rat. Wow, those clouds are growing rapidly. They still keep getting taller and taller. All right, let's see. We have the next one coming in. Let's see, who we have. We have another E175, flight 3646, flying for 48 minutes. Welcome to LA Flights, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. You find Peter in Miami right after the Charlotte edition. This is day 2 of the Miami edition. Today we are on Stormwatch. We're watching that radar for the possible storms. Storms might hit the area around the 2-3 p.m. hour, and let's just say I'm not looking forward to that.
War with India.
Stormwatch with LA Flights.
Well, India is Asia.
You see me never go to the fence.
Very confused.
You see me never go to the fence here with you. Right? Yeah, man, there you go. There you go, man. You see me never go.
So incredibly confused. Why did it switch back? Oh, okay, I was looking at a different video. My mind is completely twisted. These are the people teaching these days. Then again, teaching, I don't know anything, really. All I know is I want to fight him. I want to fight him like a man or like a woman. Did that make me a hypocrite? I don't know. I like watching the planes take off.
I stay here away from the fence, but watching planes, I always stay here away from the fence.
Yeah, absolutely. Our next one coming in is an American Airlines 737. Let's see. Let's say hello to the LA Flights family as we say, I guess, goodbye to that little E175. We have Mr. Paul Williams sending a slice of cake out to someone out there celebrating a birthday. Besides Degas, yeah, the legend Degas celebrating a birthday today. Let's take a look. You guys want a cloud spot again? Look at this. These clouds are making me very, very nervous.
Why? Oh, it's okay.
Look at that. That's not even the big one. Look at that. That's the big one. Look at that. Jeez Louise. Can we get that Jeez Louise on the chat? And yeah, Mr. Paul Williams sending that slice of cake to the legend Degas. Happy birthday, Degas. Hey, Pedro and Sebastian, and San Sebastian. Hello to you, Pedro and Nerea. Always a pleasure to see you. Oh my goodness, today's going to be an interesting day. Today's going to be one of these days, man.
So you've seen Slumdog Millionaire? I was going to see if I could find a clip from it. Well, in India, all these little orphans, they take the little orphans and they mutilate them. Oh, you sell them. Selling orphans. Well, the ones they can't sell and it's poor. So what they do is they have all these orphans, and then they turn them into child beggars. You know what kind of beggars? Well, I think somebody else can tell you. In my case, I've been away so long. We're from a poor place. Poor. It's in the mind, right? Our material existence. Kidnappers. What's a canopper? Oh yes, yes, the new slang and things. Oh, he is me. Is that me in a past life? Is that me in a past life? See, that's a sign. It takes effort. I don't know if I can do that. Those are sign language. Flowers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Cutie. Oh, cutie pie. QT. There are some streamers that go by QT. Wonder where my thumb drive is. So the kids, they must know, and then they're gonna make an example. See, kids, this is why you must always obey. I feel like I'm at war. I really should have. Mm-hmm. Well, fear. Don't show anxiety. I lied about smoking. I was watching, there was videos of Russians like doing, what do they call it? Carpour? Where they like climb up, where they're on constructing towers, and they would jump. They had like no fear. They're saying long hair is terrible. Long hair is so terrible. I was watching a movie with Brad Pitt. Oh, poor quality. Oh, nice update on here. I have a trip. I'm looking at my Trovo live, and I can't find how to go live. What's my OBS say? All right.
That he sent me yesterday. Snickers Mom, 7. Five shots. That's my drink. Paul, if you send me a drink, make sure it's 5, not 9.
Oh!
That's mine. Ah, it's the.
He's proving he didn't steal it. Venti iced coffee, 5 pump sweetener, 5 espresso, and 5th room for cream. He copies me. So I'm gonna keep on.
I'm not the biggest coffee drinker, though, I have to be honest. Not the biggest coffee drinker. Latam flying in from Bogota, Colombia. The next one coming in. It's an Airbus A320. 3 hours, 20 minutes. That's fun. The aircraft is 320, and the flight time, 320. 3 hours, 20 minutes. All right, 767 disappointing us. Heading to the north side for takeoff. Anyone else drinks the coffee out here? Who drinks the coffee? What's your Starbucks order? What is your Starbucks order? Let us know in the chat.
Give them your information. I'm gonna try to find that questionnaire in my Outlook. Just friendly things, right? Leaks. Well, I got a chain email, and it was like, "How well do you know your friends?" It was from a friend, and a lot of people were my friends in that group. It's like, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite food? What's your favorite this? What's your favorite that? Just a whole list of things. That's like, well, the more you know.
Alright, let's go for the next one. And there it is. We have the next one coming in. Next one is an Eastern Air Express 737-400 is the classic flying in from Santa Clara, Cuba. And there you go, you heard the wind check 100 at 10.
color reflections. Check out those color reflections. This is what's funny. So YouTube is not receiving enough information. Oops. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. How long have I been streaming for? 40 minutes. I'm looking at my OBS. Yes, there is. Let me find it. Is there a screen share? Window capture. Oh no, I already have a window capture. So that's not what I was looking for. Display capture. There we go. Okay. Primary monitor 2. Okay. Ooh. How many infinite windows can I have? Well, as you can see here, wait, is it? $6,000. Says everything's good. Well, this is consumption. That's the thing I wanted to bring up. See, they're just delivering. It's like Iron Man. It's all those weapons. Where are the top weapons manufacturers? So we brought them in to work cheap. So this is a pretty good lesson in karma, I suppose. Coffee is so important in Sweden that they have a special word for every coffee that can be both the noun and verb. Fick, ficka, fuck. So the choice is either to, I don't know. I have a lot of veterans out here. That's why my great-grandmother... One 800 Florida. Oh, the sign. See the little advertising sign down there? If you replay it, pay attention. Mm-hmm. I think these are the guys who instituted this new Ramadan. It's on my phone calendar. See, when I was over there, they announced it's Ramadan. Holidays. Hey VJ. Hey VJ. Well, they own our hotels. Or are we them? I don't know. They have a Brahmin class. My former friend, they have a caste system. 4 classes. Like the priestly class, the translations. Brahmins, well, they're warriors. Business and legal are those the four castes? Those coffee beans. Is that really what they call coffee? See, it says somebody just said it in Sweden. I don't know. I don't know. Let me go get the book. I can say I was born in Salt Lake City. My dad can say I was born in Salt Lake City. Well, I don't really know. It could change. See, I was reading this. I like the character voices. This is 1970s Anthony Butler, The Book of Blarney, The Art of Irish Blarney, and How to Blarney Back. What's really interesting that I've only recently started paying attention to is the covers. This is a blue book. There are color codes. Well, they can change over time. Somebody might say this is Uzul. And how many other languages are these? So this is, at one point, this was a book. Coding systems. Shakespeare wasn't Irish. No one has yet claimed with any degree of support that your man's Shakespeare was Irish, but at the same time, the bard had a touch of green. The Avatar. The environments. This is what I do instead of having friends to hang out with. Oh. Okay, my streaming health seems to be okay. I'm recording this also, so I started recording about 16 minutes ago, so I'll upload that for smooth video. What I think is this is written by a woman. Women are more literate. They traditionally have more time to write books. So one of the conversations I had with my friend was he mentioned we were talking about our favorite books or books in general, and how we buy books that written by men. Just they're all written by men. It's a thing with us. And the reason why he had picked up books written by women or women names on them. And he felt weird because he didn't like how women wrote about men or something. This is a complete transformation from the world I grew up in. I'm an isolated individual. They put poison in our clothes. They. Who's they? Makeup, cosmetics. This is why it was so important for me to. Oop, it went poor again. I think who's ever at YouTube does it based on if they like what I'm saying or not. The only thing I can do really is just go about my day as normal. Hassan's on the way, or the one that I refer to as Hassan. Grass is baby trees. Let's see. baseball cards. It's weird. Oh. My display portal. I should have done that. It's like infinite, the infinity loop. Now it's not moving at all. Oh. Okay. This is very strange. You'd have to be sitting here watching it with me. It's like some weird black mirror. The things it can do. Oh, the things Sue can do. Maybe it is just a little bit behind, and that's what's driving me crazy. My YouTube. Oh, 20 seconds. It's 20-second delay. Oh. What year was this? My brother used to his dog Sammy. It's interesting about studying animal behavior. Apparently, female dogs are extremely jealous. Like, it's bad to have two female dogs. You can have a lot of male dogs, you get along and play. And you can have the female dog, and she gets along and play. As soon as you get another female dog, well, Makes me wonder about our family reunions and dinners. Like the women are at war. Where I come from, which I think a lot of my audience probably comes from, women don't have beards. Women don't have beards, right? They can't grow beards. Biologically, it seems that's the way it is. Is that selected? Is that one of those things where you select over time? Be interesting to live in a society in which the men and women both look like me. That's why I like this book of Blarney. I've seen bearded ladies. And in my culture, just me specifically, ew. Well, I don't know. Mini Blarney. It is a fact that many Irish girls can be blarneyed to yield a little if you get them alone in a very small car. It is a peculiar thing, and it can't be hereditary since those cars are not around that long. This slick visitor, then, who is wishing to be after heading for Blarney romance, must be sure to equip himself with the essentials: a mini car, and no less important, an Irish girl. There are preliminaries, of course. There will have to be a few meetings, but the main thing is to get her to accept an invitation to a meal. This is the real test, and is a fact that the true-blooded Irish girl tends to become romantic on steak, medium rare, and crisp French fried potatoes. Don't ask why, just note it down as a major romantic weapon and a clear guide to the hormone level in the bloodstream of the woman. Don't rely on your experience outside Ireland, where wine, gin, and champagne does the trick for the international Romeo. Wine only makes the Irish girls giggle, and giggles are fatal to romance. You can have the girl on a mountainside. You can be blabbing about the moon with, if possible, reference to June, your heart, her beauty, and anything else you can think of, but the moment you reach out to fold her into your arms like an egg into a cake mixture, the alcohol takes effect. What, dear friend, can you do with a woman who gurgles with long, rippling giggles? Nothing, and you might as well face it. It is the moment for a clean-limbed, pure-hearted, handsome male to cut his losses. Oh, the rage. Romance in the car. And, well, there you go. If one act of procreation, if you knew that you're gonna have a baby, temperaments and climate. Osho. That is. Is that the guys they don't want us to breed? Well, obviously, not obvious for myself. There was a book by Chuck Palahniuk Pannenhoek. Maybe I should walk there. Chick. Well, then the book California is for non-breeders. With the caveat that the non-breeders do all the work. Something like that. Oh, Southwest Air.
St. Louis. Okay, 7:47. Did I ever tell you about my story? My first trying to get some St. Louis barbecue. It was right after the MSP edition last year, and I decided, all right, I'll take a road trip to St. Louis. I'll fly out of St. Louis to LA just for some barbecue. So I drove. I drove
Talk
through
about
a whole
eating
bunch
the
of
meat
states:
eaters.
Wisconsin, Iowa. Something or rather. I made it just in time, but for my flight, I did not have any extra time to stop for some barbecue. It was a great drive, though. I'll take it. No regrets. I love a good road trip. And it was flying out of St. Louis with American Airlines. That's when I had a bit of a, I guess, issue with my batteries.
So you remember they're vegan. I didn't grow up that way. I ate eggs, bacon. That's what we grew up eating. And yet there's no social code here. See, that's that thing about the steak, or the Irish are vegetarians. Or what if they're my babies? Oh, that's right. That's right. India's at war with the Indians are at war with the Muslims or Hindus. Hindus are at war with the Muslims. And also, well, our choice of food, that too is drives our economy. I wonder if that's what this house is. I wonder if that's what this house is. Well, probably the same reason that that well, the workers who harvests the product, they soak it in chicken's blood. They look at our rules and taboos. Yeah, fair's fair. Well, I figure. Mm. Well, as far as curses or knowing our biology, my partner over a decade ago, well, enjoy the picture show. I had a friend, didn't know him that well. We just got along friendly. He was telling me about Lebanon, and well, again, got AIDS. I need help. Mm-mm. Trying to save my family. So this is what I've learned in life. See, there's a mockingbird outside waiting for me to smoke. My life's been a joke. There you have a little blonde boy. Mm. Let me put these in. See. There we go. I'll let you take a little peek if you saw. How am I? All right. Put this over here. My desk. That's the thing about not having any society, like myself. I have no things. Everything I do is just pisses somebody off. Yeah, who was that? Who was that? Is that my ghost? Is that the guy that was scary from Halloween? So my theory is there's another video. There's another video playing, and it's based on this, right? Have you seen? Really worth checking out Devs with Seth Rogen. So with the AI, they can take take this to this point, and then they can make predictions. Will I go to the left or the right when I walk out that door? Which area will I be smoking in? So let's do an experiment. Because in their one, they have, I don't know, 7 seconds into the future? Is 7 seconds? Or is it, are they getting better? Because then they can have the artificial rendition just go do it. The ultimate data mining.
I'm telling you, listen, I love. This is why I do these trips. That's why I'm thinking about the Great American Road Trip Across America tour. I love to meet you guys, all right, and I do my best always to say hi to you, to shake your hand, and to get to hear your story. All right, this is the one from San Francisco. The A380 is coming in from the north today. Due to the cloud cover, we won't be able to zoom into Speedbird until it's pretty close to final. Wow, look at this. Look how dark it's getting. We're on Stormwatch today here in Miami. We're watching out for the weather. We're keeping an eye on the radar, the weather radar. Next one coming in is a Sky High 737-400. It's a classic flying in from Havana, Cuba. All right, let's go for the 737. Wow, you see the winds are picking up. A bit of a crosswind now. Let's see, winds. Yep, bit of a crosswind. It's about, let's see, 20 degrees of crosswind, 12 knots, gusting to 20 and change. 090 and 10. Okay, so the tracking app is wrong.